you need to be an athlete because over all the leagues I've played in and the different managers, the one thing that doesn't get changed is being able to get around the pitch. So you can be big, and obviously I'm naturally quite a big guy, so my main attribute is throwing people around and using my strength. But now when you get to the Premier League, it's not so much contact-based stuff, it's always being quick and obviously using your brain and obviously your natural ability. But I don't think any ability is able to get through it without any hard work. Nah, my story is completely different to everybody else. I wanted to be a fireman growing up. And then I used to follow my cousin as well. Like, my cousin was like a real big influence on me. So he went and did a building course at Carillion, and I went and done that. So I'm a qualified builder as well, but never really had the, I want to be a proper professional footballer until maybe 22, 23. Yeah, and I was already playing at that point. I went to Warsaw, but I was also always thinking like, oh, they'll find me out soon and I'm not going to be, you know, not going to keep me on or get rid of me. But when I got the move from Warsaw to Watford for £500,000, I thought, right, I want a bit of this. I saw myself in the back of the paper and just saw what it did for everybody around me. Do you know what I mean? More like financially, I could take care of my mum and my nan and stuff. So my whole thing in life is, you give me a little bit, I'm gonna take it all. So you only have to give me a chance. As soon as I got the chance, I've just gone on to be like Watford. I think I'm top 5 in the all-time goal scorer list now, and the first person to score double figures for 4 seasons. So yeah, give me a chance and I'll take it over. No, I think the edge it gives me over the other guys who had the academy, but I don't know the way I'm supposed to act. I only know how a normal human being would act. So I know how to relate to a normal guy that works in the street. And I think that's why a lot of my media stuff has resonated really well with everybody, because I speak to the normal person. I don't speak like I know everything about football, because I don't. But what I do know is that I will work harder than anybody else, because I've been on that side of the fence. I've worked like 6 till 6 when I was a builder. I've done all of that. Now I'm in a fortunate position. I can take my kids to school, I can do training, I can do things like this, and I can still get back to pick the kids up. I appreciate everything, but I don't ever take anything for granted, because as my past has shown, one slip up, it can all be taken away from me. The biggest difference for me has been how much bigger and stronger everybody is. In the Championship, I could get away with, you know, if I weren't as quick as someone, I was definitely stronger. Whereas now, you know, you're coming up against like the likes of Vincent Kompany and people like that. They're big boys, they're real quick, they're real strong, and they're not intimidated by it. They actually see it as a challenge. So that's been a big one. But I think the main challenge or the main step up is mental. It's, if you drop, I could probably get a couple of games last season where I was probably at 80%, but I'd still score and would win the game because I was better than the guys I was playing against. In the Premier League, if you're 2% off it, you get made to look like a fool. Talented enough is exactly what it says on the tin for me. I'm not the most naturally talented person. I'm the first person to say that, but my hard work will definitely drive over that and overcome that. There's a lot of talented footballers that have been at Watford and, you know, in the same time as me, but they've happened to left and gone on, probably not to better their careers, probably gone on to worse things, if I'm honest. But I say I'm here, I'm breaking records, and I'm the captain of a club now that's in the Premier League. So for me, the hard work will always outweigh the talent. And as I say before, there's millions of people that are talented at something, but they haven't got that drive or that little bit in them that says, right, go and get it. They're always waiting, and it's always somebody else's fault. I never leave anything to chance. So if I can do a bit extra, I'm gonna do it. If I haven't got to get the kids, I'm gonna stay at the training ground till 5 o'clock, just because there's more things I can do. I'd say the best athlete that from this season that really stood out was probably Alexis Sanchez. He's probably one that stands out. Even Hector Bellerin as well, the right back. Just the amount of ground that they covered, and it's like at a consistent level as well, isn't it? It's not like you see him have one good game and then you don't see him for weeks. He's consistently been at the top level. And yeah, Alexis Sanchez he's got the quality as well to match that hard work. And obviously, because we work next door to those guys, some of the stories that you hear, like they're telling him, look, you have to take the day off, like, because he's doing too much, and they're going out and saying, right, that's enough now, and taking the balls off him, because he's out still practicing free kicks and practicing different things, shows like this magazine says, talented enough. I'd never had one. never ever had a role model. The only person I cast as a role model was my dad. Yeah, so he's the one who introduced me to football, taught me how to play football. He used to walk me to 3Cs when we used to go play football as kids. But no, I don't put any man or any sports star on that kind of pedestal, because you end up trying to live like them and be like them, and I'm just Troy Deeney. I'm trying to be the best Troy Deeney I can be, and that's what my dad always told me. Like, don't see any man as bigger and better than you, just see him as a challenge and put him as an equal when you're speaking to him.